For some of us, well, I believe that the scariest thing in school wasn't the principal. It was the math teacher. In my case, it was Mr. Okeke. That slow walk to the board when your name was called, chalk in hand, you're looking at X and Y was looking at you back like as if you owed them money. But somehow, we survived it by grace, by group assignment, and sometimes by borrowing the answers. A little expo. You know you did it. But in any case, today it seems the federal government wants to spare future generations that trauma. Mathematics will no longer be compulsory for art students seeking university admission. And right besides that, history is finally making a comeback. It's returning to the curriculum. The same subject we once deleted, as if a country could press backspace on memory. Well, welcome back. On that surface, well, it sounds thoughtful. Let the creatives breathe. Let the storytellers reconnect with their past. But deeper inside this policy is a question. What kind of mind is Nigeria trying to build? One that remembers or one that avoids? Now, let's not forget, history was removed in 2009. A nation full of kingdoms, of coups, of treaties and tragedies, quietly deciding that its children did not need to understand how the country became itself. So we raise a generation that can code in Silicon Valley but cannot trace their own lineage past Independence Day. That's even if they can think that far. A generation fluent in Wi-Fi but disconnected from Biafra, from June 12, from Aburi, from the fact that this country once went to war with itself. Ojukwu. And now, after erasing memory, we may be weakening logic. Yes, they've said mathematics can be frightening, but it teaches discipline, problem solving, structure. Removing it may feel like mercy, but education is not meant to comfort us. It is meant to stretch us. I mean, think about it. How do we build journalists who cannot read statistics, filmmakers who cannot manage budgets, activists who cannot even calculate interest on loans they will be one day protesting against? This is how a nation forgets its past and also risks its future. Today, we have a young Nigerian generation who do not know that between 1967 and 1970, just 3 years, 1 million lives were lost, not in tweets, but in trenches. They've never heard that children in Biafra actually ate lizards to survive, or that silence was once our national language. They do not know that June 12 was not always a holiday, but heartbreak, the day that hope was cancelled in Nigeria. They think 1960 ended colonialism, but they fail to realize that flags may go down while minds remain chained.